All right, this video is going to go over how to get the VPN going on a Windows system. So if you have Windows you're trying to use to connect to the VPN, specifically we're using OpenVPN for this. First you need to download the VPN client. So you go to this link, openvpn.net community-downloads, and you want to get the appropriate version for your system. In this case, we're going to get Windows 64-bit because that's what I have. Click on that, save the file. It should download relatively quickly. Once it downloads, you'll want to run it. Click install now. That'll install with the default settings, which will take care of most everything you need to have done for this class or any class of mine at this point. It'll take a moment or two to install, and then you're done. So one thing to take note of, when you install that, it creates a separate, a couple of separate adapters. So if you would have looked before we started, you only had Ethernet. Now we have a couple of OpenVPN adapters. Once you have installed it, you need to have your config file. I already have my config file. How you get your config file will depend on which class you're in, and there will be instructions somewhere else that tell you how to get it. So you need your config file. Right-click on the little click on the looks like it didn't start the OpenVPN client for us, so we need to start the OpenVPN. Yeah, so it's telling us we need to import the config. Maybe it will start now. Okay, yeah, so it wasn't done. Sorry about that. So once it's done, make sure you find that window and click on it to say, yeah, I know. Then we need to import our config. So I right-clicked on the OpenVPN icon. I did import file. And then I'm going to find my file, which my file is in downloads. Your file will be wherever you save it to. And I'll import that. It says it's successful. So then we want to connect. If you right-click on that icon and go up and hit connect, it will connect to the VPN. So we'll let this connect. All right, so now we're connected. So if we run ipconfig again, we should see that we're connected. Now we have another interface showing up, this 255.6 IP address, and we want to test that by pinging something on my remote network. And 192.168.240.103 is a fine IP to test for that. So that proves I'm connected and I can connect across the VPN. So at this point, you're connected to the VPN, so whichever class you're in, you need to move on to the next thing you need to do. A couple other notes I just realized. The icon for OpenVPN went away, so if you're looking for it, it's under this little arrow. It's that icon there. And when you're done connect with the work, you need to disconnect. So hit disconnect, and that will disconnect you. And then when you want to connect again, right-click and connect, and that will reconnect you. So that is what we need to do to get connected to the VPN from Windows.